Hey everyone, it's Teresa Hundred with Ree's Life. I want to thank you for stopping by, and I want to thank you for all the support that I've had from everyone because in December I celebrated my 5 year anniversary. Can you believe it? 5 years. 5 years. That is just awesome. Now, the reason, if you never visit my blog or my video blogs, the reason I started Ree's Life is because um, I had a cranial aneurysm. That's my little dog. A little cranial aneurysm back in 2005. And I realized if I would have just did some simple things, I did do some exercising, but I didn't eat right. I smoke cigarettes, which is everyone knows is a no-no. And there's a lot of things I did not do that I should have done that would have prevented me from having that aneurysm. So I decided that I would start a blog to give holistic tips to other people. So if I can help someone prevent going through that, I hope that I can. I hope I can help someone not go through what I went through when I had my aneurysm. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. And that's my purpose of starting my blog. And the reason I keep going one time or two before I was going to stop. But the reason I keep going is because not 1 year I had less than 5,000 readers. Now, readers are different than visitors. Now, I've had over 100,000 visitors a lot of years. And that means they just go, look a little bit, and keep going. But readers mean they're staying on the blog for a long period of time and reading my material. No, it's not viral. But all I am trying to do is just to help someone. And I hope that I am. Now, I went through a lot of different niches for my blog. First, it was holistic, then it was meditation, then it was holistic. But we are going to stick with holistic tips for mindfulness. And the reason why mindfulness is so important, and what I was just talking about, if I would just stay mindful of what was going on with myself because I used to have headaches all the time. And if I would have started developing a strategy or researching health tips, I could have avoided what I went through. Now, when you think about mindfulness, you think about meditation and you think about, meditation and chanting and things like that. But mindfulness has to do with your whole life. I mean, you have to be mindful about your money. You have to be mindful about your health. You have to be mindful about your emotional health. So I did wanted to just stay with the emotional health, but really to I am still going to stay with emotional health. But to keep an emotional balance, it takes everything. Now, the one thing I'm not going to do with my blog, I know my daughter gets on me because she's a fitness guru, Bridget, is she's like mindfulness eating. We have enough of that. We have enough fitness apps, videos, websites, everything you can think of for fitness. But what about emotional? What about emotional? We really need to look at our emotional health. And emotional health is about being balanced all over. All over. It's not that I don't care about eating right or exercising. It's that's not my niche. My niche is mindfulness tips for emotional health. So the another thing that I decided to do since my researchers came up with um, you have to look at everything mindfully is I'm going to bring back Ree's Money. If anyone ever looked at on my earlier blogs, I used to give out posts for how to earn money. Now I am, since I have two new partners, so far. My first partner is Forrester Insurance, and I am going to give you more information about that. Another one is John Hancock. I am a licensed agent, and I have started with a new agency called PHP, and it is so extraordinary. It's so extraordinary about educating with money. Now, since I've been doing this, I've been getting feedback, and let me go to this. Bloggers love feedback. It doesn't matter if it's negative or positive. We love that because what we want to do is get information out to our readers. So if I'm saying something wrong, please correct me. Please correct me. And my readers deserve to have the truth. Now I got a feedback is like, well, the only person you don't need to listen to someone who's broke. Well, I'm educating myself and I am letting you know what I'm learning. The one thing I'm learning is we gotta start looking at the top 10% of the richest people in America. And we have to start seeing what they're doing so we can learn from them. And one thing I learned about these people, I hate to say these people, that sounds biased, but one thing I've learned about the top 10%, they are so willing to let you know. They don't have a problem sharing. So with that person saying, you are right, don't listen to someone who's broke, but listen to a blogger, listen to an agent. An agent is someone who goes out and to the field, help customers find the best product for them. So before it's over with, this relationship I'm having with PHP, I'm gonna have definitely a lot of more partnerships. But for now, we're gonna go with Forrester's Insurance and John Hancock. I'm also with Media Debt Solutions. They help people with credit card problems, student loans, you name it. They can help you with your debt problems. So Reed's Money is back. Reed's Inspiration is still there. Mindfulness Tips is still there. So let's go over what we learned. The first thing we've learned is it only takes 10 breaths to calm your body down and to keep you mindful, to start your mindful process. With deep breathing, of course, it helps you physically because it helps you lower your blood pressure, slower down your heart rate. But with deep breathing, it also brings you back centered. And like I said, I had a lot of posts on this. A lot of them they're so old, they're gone. But we're gonna repost them. Don't worry about it. We got a lot to do. 2021 is so busy because of everything that's happened. But I'm not talking about the past because my whole thing is we're about to steamroll forward to a mindful life. So, saying the 10 breaths, let's go ahead and take our 10 breaths now. Now, again, I want you to breathe through your mouth. Breathe through your nose. Let it go all the way in your stomach and breathe out through your mouth. Don't judge yourself if you're doing it wrong. Don't concentrate on nothing but your breaths. Now, counting it because that's another way you can stay mindful that I'm taking 10 breaths. So, let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's great. That is great. It didn't take long. It didn't take long at all. And it just brought you back centered. Okay. Remember, the one thing that I never did in my life, and I know that contribute to my blood pressure, is you have to take everything one step at a time. When you eat one bite at a time. If you're going somewhere, you're traveling 1 mile at a time. You're not, unless, even if you're in a plane, you can't just jet right there. You have to travel. Is one step at a time. So let's build it. Now we got the 10 breaths. The other thing that we also learn is affirmations. And I've been saying it wrong and see nobody let me know. You've been back there laughing at me. Don't laugh at me, correct me. Okay? So positive affirmations can be as simple as I like myself. That's my favorite one. I like myself. I like myself. Another one is I am happy and I'm healthy. I am happy and I'm healthy. One of them, because I'm a believer, is I love God. I love God. I love God. And in my spiritual post, Reason Inspiration, we'll continue to do that. And that if you love God like I do, we have to have a serious connection with Him, and always reaching out to Him, always be in prayer, always be studying, always keep Him involved in our life. And the last one is my 2021 affirmation. All my goals and dreams will come true. All my goals and dreams will come true. Okay? So we did the 10 breaths. We've done the positive affirmation. Now, 2021, we're going to explore our environment. What are we around? What are we're subjecting ourselves to? Again, I've said this more than once. If you're around someone toxic, get away from them. The sad thing about it is people do not know when they're negative and saying negative things is bad for them. People don't know that. They really don't know that. That's sad, but they don't. So get yourself away from them. But this year, we're going to explore aromatherapy. Now, I've talked about aromatherapy before. I did a lot of posts about rosemary. It helps you remember. But we're going to look at settling and keeping a calm environment all day. All day. You're not just supposed to do this, one time. You're supposed to do this all the time, as much as you can, because you need to stay to your center point. So if something drastic happens, you can keep a level head and you can make the right decisions for you. Okay, so we're going to look into aromatherapy. 2021 is going to be the year of aromatherapy. Another thing I am going to do with Reese Money, I am going to start um, not only just again, I'm gonna be getting more, like I said. Right now it's Foresters and Financial, which is mainly Foresters Insurance, and John Hancock. Very old name in the game. Everyone my age heard of John Hancock, I'm sure. And another thing we're going to do is I'm going to find places where you can get help in your area if you're financially, need help. Um, with what all done happened, because we going forward, we ain't worrying about what all happened. But what all done happened, it's a lot of people out there who need help, and that's also going to be a part of Ree's life. So I want to thank you. 5 years. 5 years. I had to celebrate y'all. I cannot believe I've been blogging for 5 years. So I want you to make sure, and again, there's another thing I want to interject. Even if I don't do videos, please go to Ree's Life. And Ree's Life has changed their domain. Is reeslife.info. I write that better because that's what I'm really doing, is I'm giving you information. So I really like that. So it's reeslife.info. Okay. So make sure you go to my blog. Even if I'm not doing video blog, I'm study going to be uploading information. I'm going to be doing that tonight. Matter of fact, some information in Ree's Money and Ree's Inspiration. Well, no, tonight I'm gonna do Ree's for mindfulness, and I'm gonna do Ree's Money. So we're going to come up with some aromatherapy that can help us during these trying times. Again, I want y'all to stay safe and practice faith. Okay? And thank you for stopping by. I know it's a little bit of us, but I still love you for coming by my blog. I want to thank y'all so much again for 5 great years. And we're going to have about 5, 10, 15, 20 more. Thanks again. And for coming by Reed's Life. And I'll talk to you soon.